Now that was pretty good. I recorded the bass line, and if you noticed, I had a metronome, a little click, click, click going by to give me some sort of pace to judge the BPM, beats per minute, that I was going to play the bass line at. Now how we do this is that, you can see right here, I have a new song, and this is all MIDI files. And right here, lower right hand side here at the bottom, we have our transport section. The last little button here is called the metronome button. So just click right there. It's a click button. I'll click on that, and now the click is active. Okay? Now I want to see the click when to view it. I can right click it, and I could go to Metronome Settings right here to see the settings. See that? But first I want to check out the sound for the metronome. So to do that, I'm going to press Command and button number 2. There you go. And now here we have this mixer window. See this? This is my mixer window right here. Now this is the arrange window for the arrange right there. And if you have some hidden tracks, you can go here to all, and my hidden tracks are right here. The hidden track will be, of course, the click. No need to see that, of course. And here's the click track, as you can see. See, solo is striked out right here. This, of course, is the volume, and our panning. It says off here. It's for automation. But right here you see the instrument. It's instrument number 256. That's called the Glofgeist. And that means knocking ghost in German. So, whatever. Anyway, that's the sound that they're using right here for it. I can select the sound if I want to. I can go ahead and pick any sound I want to pick, of course. I can find something to generate a sound or make a sound up if you want to go to native instruments. I also got a bunch of native instrument stuff. I got my machine going on there. And I can pick up Apple instead of sounds. So we can find other sounds. Right now, we're going to use the Glofgeist. And so I can close this window. I can go back to arrange if I want. Just close the window right here. And now I want to tell you one more thing. Here is the BPM in the middle of this window. This is the BPM. It's set to 75 currently. The default when you open up Logic is 120. And you can change it. Now I can go here. I can play. Slow it down, drag on it, or speed it up. See that? I can do that by dragging up and down on that number where it says tempo right there. And I can change my tempo manually. In case I want to check out, see how it sounds. Well, I'll try it like this or try it like that, all right? Now, I can go over here. And I told you before, I can go to here and right click and I can pull up the metronome settings. We can also do this by going to Logic, and we can go, let's say, go into File, Project Settings, and go to Metronome. There we go. And here it is right here. Here's our metronome. And you can see we can go by bars to the channel. It's the need channel to be at. This is the note. This is the velocity. Okay? This is the beat. Okay, and this is divisions. Now here we can see the note right here, as you can see right here. Software, click, instrument, Glofgeist. So it tells you already right there what it's going to be and what it is that we're using. And here, we can change the tonality of it. We can also change the volume of it as well. Now I can go to here, for example, and we can have only during counting for option. I can go to here for them set divisions up for it too as well. So I can go here for divisions and say, well, I want to set some divisions up to this thing. Let me go back in here. I'm going to mute some of this stuff here for a second. Turn it off, turn this on, mute this, mute this. I just want to hear the metronome for a minute here. And I'll press play. Turn the volume a little bit. See my division does right there? That first strong click is right there. And that's a metronome. Now I can turn the tonality down. Or turn it up. I get that first strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So now you see what divisions do. See what divisions do? We have channeled these divisions right there. And this is the velocity of those divisions compared to the first beat, and then this will be the other beats after that. So the first beat's is the strongest strike. okay? And suppose you're doing a session that God says, I don't even need all those accents, because the first piece is the accent, right? You don't want the accent, okay, we'll get rid of the accent. We can go in here and make every note have the same note. So go right back in here, G5, hold it down there, and then G5, and I'll press play. And they all have the same level and velocity going on, in case you want to adjust it. Now, there are other options that you can do here also as well. We have the option where we can click while recording. Okay, that's good. Only during the counting. That means only during the counting it's going to click. And a click while playing. And we can have polyphonic clicks as well. If you want to set that up, that's all okay with me. Now, sometimes you may have to, let's say, want to send this click output to some other instrument, not use what's inside of Logic. So we may want to go to something else. Now here I have a Triton Studio I can hook it up to. I can send to that particular instrument and say, okay, send it to my Triton Studio. It will receive it on MIDI channel 10, and I'll set Triton Studio to have a particular instrument on MIDI channel 10 that I'll use for my click track. So that's how I set my click track up and how we can use this metronome in the Pro Tools environment. One more thing, wait a minute. I want you to think about the recording. When I actually recorded here, I had this one bar counting. So right there, it was a one bar counting we're going right there. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it went straight through. That was really good. The next thing I have going on here is record pre-roll. Sometimes you want to have this little pre-roll. Before you start recording, you may want to have this little pre-roll happening a few seconds prior to that with the counting. And we'll discuss that later on. And that's how we can use our metronome within Logic.